Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, he understands that his young cornerback wants to make a great showing here today. It's always a little emotional when you're playing against the team you transferred away from. He understands that the fans could be for him and against him here in this stadium today, but he said, I just want you to lock in and keep your eyes on our team and doing your job here today. I'll keep you posted on how he's doing and what the fans are saying to this young player in his return. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver
breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on second down. Got the back over the middle. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Clemens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. The play-action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Washington State 7, Texas State 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Brad Jackson, he's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Trying to get outside, it's Jenkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. He's past the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rushes on him. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Escapes the pressure going right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. The run inside, it's Jenkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for room, it's Burgess. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Jenkins. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Powers through the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Turns it loose. Goes high to pull it in. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cougars! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Washington State 14, Texas State 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Jackson going to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Upstairs he's got it. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is the huge play as this offense rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Dances away. Gets it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Headed outside, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. 1st down and more. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Jackson will throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys...
Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
bandwagon rolling out. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Washington State lines up quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires on the move and wings it incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Washington State has it all working right now. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Clemens. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's caught. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. The option, the keeper. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cougars in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He's on the move. Spins away from the defense. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. Now back over to your game inside Bobcat Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cougars will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Jackson will throw. Got his man on the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Washington State going quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using his feet to buy time. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Quarterback keep. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't get him to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
It's complete to the left. Quick step and go. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. They'll try the right side. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Jenkins. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Quarterback keeper. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Bobcats!
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
Washington State, 17.
From inside the 10, here he comes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeps it on first down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's a draw. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, they're after him. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. On 1st and 10 from the 38. The snap sets up to throw. Caught. And he'll be brought down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Makes the grab in their space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to get away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougars! The Cougars with the immediate response. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm gonna win. Let's go, defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend in this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He breaks a tackle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Trucks through the defender. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Wazoo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
He's going to take off. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll test the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fourth quarter's not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The play action fake. He's got him in the flat, fighting off the defender. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cougars. And they're on top here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he makes the extra point. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Jackson gonna throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. From the gun. Touchdown, Texas State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Running the red zone, it's Burgess. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Texas State. They take the lead here in the second overtime period.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Jackson will throw. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Moving away from pressure. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington State. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. He's looking to throw. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these 2 teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decide in overtime. Crushing loss.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.